staying behind for a second.
Oh, thanks.
So how are you doing?
Haven't been doing so great lately. Been doing really bad, poorly in school, and my sister's wedding was just a complete disaster. It was so bad.
So when you say that it was so bad, what do you mean?
Well, my father had too much to drink, and he decided to kind of take it out on me, I guess, and talk about how she's so proud of my sister and how she's come along so far, and how I've kind of gotten chunky, and
That must be difficult to hear because you have been going through a lot with school and you were very anxious about this wedding. And it must hurt to hear that coming from your father.
Yes, it definitely hurt. I don't think he really meant it. I think he just had a little bit too much to drink. It still hurt to hear.
Is he aware of the situation?
He's somewhat aware. I think he just chooses to ignore. He sees me as his perfect child and doesn't like to see that I have problems. But then when I don't eat, he asks me, "Oh, why don't you just eat something?" Like, I don't think he really understands what I'm going through.
Because it's twofold. I mean, I hear what you're saying with you're kind of stuck between two spots. And it must be frustrating.
It was very frustrating.
So, did your friend end up going to the wedding with you? Because I know that she was one of your resources.
No, she ended up flaking out last minute, so. But I was able to talk to her after the wedding. I called her. And she kind of calmed me down, I guess, and helped me. But still, it's been very hard to try to get the motivation to eat.
So,
Just seeing myself in the mirror, all I see is just negative things about myself. Like, I feel like I look so fat, and I just don't like the way I look.
and I understand. I'm in this this group because I went through an eating issue as well. And I want to be able to help people reach that next level where they don't see themselves so negatively anymore. And people can find beauty or contentment even in themselves. So you're not alone.
Well, thank you for sharing that with me. It gives me hope for the future that, someday I can get to a place where you're happy with yourself and you can move on past your own struggles on helping other people's struggles.
It's a process, and it's not always an easy one, but you do have support here, and hopefully your friend is there as well.
Cheers.
So it sounds like you want to be happy, like you actually want this for yourself now.
Definitely, it's something I really want to work towards, is putting the weight back on and feeling happy about myself, like getting up in the morning, just having that feeling, today's going to be a good day.
Yeah. So how do you feel about setting a goal with me?
Sounds good.
Because, happiness or contentment is attainable. And so I am a visual person, so if you don't mind, I'm going to jot some of our brainstorming on how we can get you to feel better about yourself.
Okay.
So, what are some things that you think might be able to help you feel better?
One thing I can think of right now is hiding the scale.
Hide the scale. Okay, I like that one. So, and right now we're just in brainstorming, so it doesn't even have to be a for sure thing. It can be as outrageous as you want, and then we'll go through and kind of wean out some of the less feasible ideas.
Okay.
So, hide the scale. What about post-it notes around your room with positive things about yourself?
Oh, that'd be great.
So, positive post-its.
Maybe I could even cover up my ears right now, or kind of put some of them away, so I don't always have that reflection to.
That's a really good idea. Cover. So, those are some really good ideas so far. So we kind of have the way you look at yourself
Mhm.
covered, and taking away the meaning of a number, so you can just enjoy life, and positive posts so that you can see what you like about yourself, and maybe even some positive things that other people say. Like one of your friends, maybe have her write a couple too.
That's it.
Plus. Come on, give me at least one wild idea.
Rent a fat suit, so I know what it actually is like to be fat.
Rent a fat suit. I like it.
Maybe get my friends to join around and make a day out of it.
Okay. So what is it about that idea that makes you feel better about yourself?
Well, just thinking about it helped me see that I am happy with the way I am, and even if I was big, I'm never going to get to that place, and
Okay.
that just helped me be happy with myself and see.
That is a very good train of thought. So, know that others like you for you.
Exactly.
Okay. So that one might be one that we're gonna cross off, but it did help create positive thinking towards what it is that you actually want.
Okay.
So definitely let's cover the mirrors. Let's put positive sticky notes and hide that scale. So would you feel better knowing that you're eating healthy? That way, because you can eat all the celery in the world and not feel guilty, because it's not going to impact your health negatively. So having the healthy snacks.
Yeah, definitely.
Healthy eating. Okay. So these seem like some really positive steps towards the goal of being happy. And of course, you're always welcome to come here and talk about these feelings and have support. You're not going to be alone.
Thank you.
So, now back to your family, because this situation, we kind of need to help kind of create a better atmosphere for you to feel safe.
Okay.
So what are some things you think might...
It'll definitely help for us family to get together and talk. Maybe help my father get a better understanding of what I'm going through. It's so hard to approach him. Like, he just doesn't like to open up very much.
Yeah. So how do you feel about maybe some family counseling?
That sounds like a great idea. Definitely help open up the air to talk and have that person to facilitate it.
Yeah. So, family. And I can definitely get you in contact with a family counselor.
That'd be perfect, thank you. Now, would that cost money for me? Like, because I'm kind of short on the students, so I'm just...
Depending, there is a program here on campus that can help you.
Okay.
Unless your family has other coverage,
Okay.
that might be another avenue as well.
Okay, perfect.
So I know that you'd said that you're not necessarily comfortable approaching your father right away. How about approaching your mother first? And she might be able to help relay or give you
Yeah.
suggestions.
Definitely, I think that would definitely help. I think my mother would get further through to my father than I would be able to.
Yeah. And so, because I want to be able to help you, if you wouldn't mind, one of our first goals is next week when we have our talk,
Okay.
I would like you to say one positive thing about yourself.
Okay, perfect. I think that's attainable.
And so this conversation with your family, we're going to do a little bit of a longer goal
Okay.
and say by the end of the month, I would like you to at least have talked to your mother about the idea of the counseling.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm also going to give you this card. It's for an online crisis center.
Okay.
And crisis could mean you had a bad hair day and you just aren't feeling the day. So the people here are going to be able to listen to your feelings and help you get resources
Okay.
and walk you through some various things.
Well, thank you. They'll definitely help me get through the tough times.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think my mother's here to get me. But
Okay.
thank you very much, and I'll definitely just keep working towards these.
Okay, I'll see you next week.
Thanks.
Take care. Take care.